Hello guys, welcome to my channel once more. So in today's class we are going to learn how to make this simple kimono with side rope. There's rope at the two sides of this kimono. If you want to make this kimono, it won't take you more than 30 minutes. It is very easy to make. So now let's make it. So welcome to class. I've missed you guys. So now today we are going to learn how to cut a simple kimono. It's very simple. And I'm going to use 2 yards of Ankara. I'm managing the fabric, so I'm using 2 yards of Ankara. But it is very simple. You can use 30 minutes to make this. So for me to start, I'm going to create 1 inch as my border line. I'm going to create 1 inch. See it? It's 2 yards and I folded it into 4 equal parts. I'm cutting the front and the back together. And the full length of my kimono, I'm going to use 40 inches since there is going to be a drawstring. I want the shoulder of the kimono to relax. That's why there's an opening here. So what I'm going to do, I'm cutting the front and the back together. So I'm using this whole space. Do you understand? So now I'm going to measure my shoulder measurement plus how where I want the length of the kimono to reach. For me, I want it to reach 8 inches. So 8 inches plus my shoulder, which is 8 inches. So everything will be 16 inches. So I'm going to measure 16.5 inch. I'll measure 16.5 inch. So that's where all my measurements will start from. 16.5 inches. Can you see it? So now I'll come down by 1 inch. I told you I want my kimono shoulder to be sloping. I'll come down by 1 inch. On the neck, I'm doing the back neckline first. 3 inches. The width is 3 inches. And the depth is 1.5. So I'm going to use the back to cut the front. So we are done with the back. Then for the front, I'm going from this place, I'm going to go down by 16 inches. Now I'm just going to use my ruler and connect it. So this is the opening for the front and this is the neckline for the back. Do you understand? Now from here I'm going to take the opening, I'm going to connect this together back to my shoulder. I've created a slope. I don't want it to stand, but if you want it to stand, you might not need to create an opening here. So I'll just come up by, I will not do my opening. Since it's kimono, you can be crazy, the opening can be wide. So for me, I'm using 10 inches for the opening. And you see it, I'm using 10 inches. So this is where my opening. So I will just extend this a bit. Now on this line, I'm going to impute the largest part of my body measurement divided by 4. For me, the largest part is my hips, which is 45. Divided by 4 is 11.25. So I'm going to impute it, 11.25. Then I'm going to add 4 inch to it, or 4.5. Do you understand? So this whole measurement here, you are going to replicate it. So that's what you are going to use throughout. So from here to here is 15.7. So that's what you are going to use for the whole width. 15.7. So you just from this way, just create a curve and curve into the armhole like this. And you are done. So I'm going to cut it out now. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut both sides, the neckline. I'm cutting for the back first. I will add ½ inch on the shoulder line here. I will add ½ inch here also. and I'll add a half inch round. Now you're going to remove the back. You're done with the back. I'm going to remove the back. Keep it aside. So for the front now, we now want to create our opening. Fold it, let it be equal. Then just from here, let it open it up a bit. Then from here, I'm going to measure 2 inches out. I'm trying to create my opening. So I'm going to measure 2 inches now. Cut it out. So this is how it looks. So this is how it looks. Can you see it? This is the front. I'm done to be 2 inches wide. So I'm going to cut this 2.5 inches on fold. So this is how it's going to be. Can you see? This is how it's going to be. This is how my band is going to be on my kimono. So now if you want to cut your the how you want to know how long you want your strip to be, measure from the down part times 6 times. So that's the front and the back. Then add the width of your neck. You get the full length of your long strip. So now let's sew it. I'm ahead to serge the edge of our bubu, our kimono rather. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to place the kimono the right side facing each other like shirts like this. I'm going to place it like this. I'm going to go to the machine now and sew the neck like this, half inch. I'll sew it on this side too. I'm going to sew it half inch. When I'm done, I'll come and show you how our kimono is looking like. So now I've joined the shoulder of my kimono. Can you see it? I've joined it at the shoulder. Now the next thing I want to do, at that midpoint, I want to add this now to the midpoint of our kimono. I've already cut it. I've ironed it. Unfold is 2.5. Can you see it? Unfold is unfold. So now you're going to open the kimono. The right side will be facing you. So you're now going to put this thing. You hold it like this, and you're going to sew it. Right side facing each other. This open place. You place this on it and like this. And sew it half inch. You are going to sew it round. When you are done, you now open it like this. So this is how it's going to be. So I'm going to do that now. Then at the arm area too, I want to add this particular fabric at the hand area, this opening, hand opening. So I've also gone to iron it 2.5. So I'm also going to sew it like this at the hand. So I'm going to do the two now. Come and show you the result. So I've gone ahead to attach it on the middle. Also gone ahead to attach the hand. So the next thing I'm going to do is to turn it to the wrong side. I folded the down part in. So now what we're going to do, we hold it like this from the edge here. Sew it by at least 0.75 inch. You know there will be a rope so that we'll have our rope casing. So 0.5 inch. Sew it here. But when you get to this place, hold it by half an inch. So you're going to hold it like this. I'll do it for the other side, then I'll come and show you. So now I've gone ahead to sew the two sides together. So it's time for us to put our drawstring. I told you earlier that you should do it 0.75. So you are now going to measure 12 inches. You can make it more, it depends on how you want your drawstring to extend, but in this instance I'm using 12 inches. So I've gone ahead to fold my fabric. It's 4. I did a folding of 4. Can you see? 2 for each side. So now I'm going to open that side, place the drawstring under, put the other one, place the drawstring under. Can you see what I'm doing? Then I'm just going to hold it at the top in place. Then I'll sew the sides together. Can you see? Just make sure it's extended a bit so it won't pull out when you're drawing it. Use your machine, sew it where the chalk is. Sew it like this and sew it at the edge where you serged it. And you do the same for the other side. So by the time you are done, by the time you draw it, it will form that drawstring. Now, this is the beautiful result of our kimono. Can you see how beautiful it is? Let me open it up for you to see. Can you see? It's fine, it's neat, and it's beautiful. Neat inside and out. So kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.